In this video, we will talk about overcoming a loss of motivation. How often have you started a new project or activity with a splash of excitement simply to feel that you lost your motivation? This usually makes you upset and result in giving up too early. Many people experience this disappointment a lot of times. But the good thing is, with a little reflection and thought, it is possible to turn this bad emotion into a good one. The way to harness your feelings is to understand them. The normal pattern of the human emotion is valleys and peaks. Whenever we start up a brand new project, we are full of great enthusiasm. All we could think of is the anticipated rewards, and since we have not started yet, we do not know the problems included. This natural high creates a rush of physical and mental activity. The peak is a good thing as the energy boost will get projects going. If you are a creative type of person, you will know this moment is euphoric. It feels like there is nothing that can stop you. The disadvantage of this rush of energy is it often stops. Putting a lot of energy would wear you down, and after your initial enthusiasm wears off, you will become very exhausted. On the other hand, high you started, you will fall down low. This will make you lose confidence. A combination of exhaustion, short outcomes, and awareness of upcoming difficulty causes us to give up. Unfortunately, there are several approaches to become strong from pessimism. Be ready for disappointment. Emotions will lose their power when we understand them. You should prove this yourself. The next time you get upset, take time to think about the reason behind it. When you step back and reflect, it is easy to determine that the cause of your anger is brought by insecurity, selfishness, jealousy, and etc. Once you understand the reason behind your negative emotions, then they will gradually fade away. The similar approach applies to loss of motivation. Rather than giving into pessimism, analyze and reflect. Go to the reason behind it. Are you exhausted, burned out, let down by the outcomes? Are these emotions rationalized or are they a product of low point in the emotional spectrum? For example, let us say you are building a website as your new project. When you launch your website, it will take you a lot of effort. You might be a newbie to blogging, website design, and driving visitors, so there will be a steep learning curve. Publishing new content, configuring the website, and trying to drive traffic will consume most of your time. After a couple of weeks, you will be burned out. You will start to feel disappointed and begin to question if the website was worthy of the time and effort. You may not be noticing any result and will start to find problems in your writing and purpose of the website. There will be times that you will feel like a failure. One way to overcome this loss of motivation is to prepare for letdowns. Usually, it will take 9 to 12 months before you can see significant results to your website. If you understand this, then there is no reason for you to become upset and you will get over it. The same concept applies to other aspirations. If you understand that it is impossible to lose 20 pounds in 1 month, then you will be able to accept losing 5 pounds easily. You should also know your emotions and you should be ready for the initial emotional peak to pass. At first, you are very inspired to launch your website and your expectations are through the roof. You are expecting to have high revenue and tons of readers as if they are already there. When you understand your emotions, you will realize that this optimism will end to depression. In your mind, you will see the impending motivational battle, and you'll be ready for it when it comes. Reassess your approach and motivation. The passing of emotional peak is actually a blessing as it allows us to reassess our strategies from a new point of view. In the beginning, we are blinded by our expectations. Once we lose motivation, we can notice loopholes in our plan. We either give up or use our negative emotions to find our faults and fix them. After you pull yourself from the motivational battle, you should go back to the negative thoughts that you had and apply them to improve your website. Having a negative attitude will open your mind. It will make you reasonable about your expectations and abilities. Emotional valleys will bring us back to the reality. Without them, we would have lunatics with too much self-confidence. Make a loss of motivation an opportunity to assess your motivation. One reason that you might lose your motivation is about the financial aspect of building a website and loses sight of the true reason why you started, which is sharing your passion. When you reassess your motivation with your passion, having less result will not matter. Your motivation will return as you realize that connecting with people by your content is the goal. Even if your website does not make a cent, sharing your experiences and ideas to help others will be worth your time and effort. Sometimes giving up is the best choice. If you began doing something for wrong reasons, you will probably lose motivation. Nothing is wrong with that as it lets you see your real motivation. In such cases, the right choice is to proceed to a brand new project. Do not fight a lack of self-confidence. Utilize it for your own benefit. Coping with emotional ups and downs is an experience that is common to most people. We usually take our emotions as beyond control. They are mysterious and powerful and look irrational. However, if we reflect our emotions, if we examine the inner workings of our thoughts, we notice that, like all things, they follow the law of cause and effect. Equipped with this information, you can always allow your emotions to control your life, or you can use them to your own benefit. Do not be amazed by the loss of motivation and do not be upset about it. Understand it like a natural effect of human mind and use this knowledge to make emotions work for you.